All right, welcome everybody to an at-home tone workout class. Today, our focus will be on a total body workout. So we'll hit hopefully all the muscles. And we are going to start with a nice gentle warm-up. So I'm just going to lean my head to my shoulder, get a nice stretch in my neck, hold it for a few seconds. I'm going to go the other way. We're going to do a little bit of a dynamic warm-up, a little stretching, just get the whole body loose. So just move your head gently from side to side, holding it for a few seconds one way and then a few seconds the other way. This is a nice stretch. All right, let's nod our head back and forth. So put your head all the way down to your chin, or your chin down to your chest. Bring it back up. Bring your head all the way back. Back down to your chest. And back. Move at your own pace, going back and forth with your head. All right, now let's go in a circle. So whichever way you want, bring your head, neck all the way around. Nice and slow. Let's reverse and go the other way. All right, now let's lean over to one side. Get a nice stretch along your side here. I like to take some deep breaths while I'm stretching. Go the other way. Nice big lean. Feel the elongation of your muscles. Now let's make it a little dynamic. So just arms over the head. Go at your own pace, but still allow that stretch. Just getting some nice movement in here. All right, let's come back. Now we're going to do a twist. So put your one hand on your thigh and twist. Look over your shoulder if you can. Come back and twist the other way. Let's warm up our arms. So we're just going to do some nice front taps. You can move your shoulders and your abs while you're doing this. Whatever feels good for you. Just our warm up. Sometimes my back cracks when I do this, and my shoulders. Let's tap out to the side. Just one at a time, tapping the side, warming up those arms. All right, let's raise our arms all the way up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, raise them, put them down, and one more deep breath in. Exhale, bring them down. All right, now we're going to get into the workout portion. So I'm going to move my chair back so you all can see me. So I have my red and my yellow band attached to my low anchor, and I am facing my anchor point. If you need more resistance, feel free to add more, but I'll let everybody get set up with this. We're not going to change our anchor point, and I'm not going to change my weight at all this entire workout. So This weight I did the workout is pretty good for me. So just keep the same resistance. At least that's my goal, is to keep the same resistance the whole workout. So we're doing a total body workout: biceps, triceps, trap, back, abs, and then I have 3 workouts for legs, but I'll show you guys a portion if you can't or don't want to do the legs. All right, it looks like everyone's almost there. Okay, so for our first set of 3 workouts, we're gonna do 3 workouts working out our biceps. So our first is we're going to do it for about 45 seconds each workout, and we are going to start with bicep curls. So I'm just gonna hold my handles. I can either hold them with a grip, my hands in the handles, or I can, sometimes I like to grab the handle like this as a long piece of string. We're just going to come up and down and do bicep curls. Have a nice straight back when we do this. We're going to go for about 45 seconds. Let's begin now. We're about halfway there. One more. Good job. All right, sticking in the bicep family, we are going to switch our grip. So instead of doing our regular grip, we are going to do a hammer grip. So grip your handles as if you were going to like nail into a board. So grab your bands like a hammer, and we are just going to do hammer curls. And we are going to go for 45 seconds again. Here we go. Let's begin. We're going to do 3 workouts for each body or muscle group. So we have 3 workouts for biceps, triceps, and so on. And 45 seconds for each workout. We're halfway there. Two more. And rest. Good. Now our last bicep workout, we are going to change our grip again, and we are going to have our palms facing downwards. So I'm going to grip the handles with my palms facing downwards, and I'm going to come up so it looks like this. And the different grips is working different muscle groups in our biceps. So we're going to go for 45 seconds. Here we go. You might have to come back a little farther if you need more resistance on this one, or grab the bands a little closer. About 3/4 of the way there. Go 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good job. All right, that is our bicep workout. Next, we are going into triceps. So I'm just gonna keep the same setup I have. And my first tricep workout is I'm going to bring my elbows back and just do a simple tricep extension. If the resistance is too heavy or too light for you, you can always move your chair closer or farther away from your anchor point. So it looks like everybody's set and ready. So we are going to go for 45 seconds with tricep extensions. Here we go. Go at your own pace. halfway there. Two more. All right, and that's time. Now our next workout, so you're going to put your arms like you're a goalpost and then bring them down, your hands down. So goalpost down, we're gonna do this facing the anchor. So I might have to come a little closer to my anchor because this one is a little bit harder. So I'm gonna move myself closer. I have my arms in a goalpost position. And then I bring them down and up, down and up. If you have to drop a weight on this one, feel free to do that. But we're going to do this for 45 seconds. So let everyone get adjusted. All right, let's begin. Here we go, 45 seconds. Halfway there. These ones hurt. Two more. And rest. Nicely done. All right, now I'm going to put my back to my anchor, so I'm just going to swivel my chair around. If you have to move your chair around, you can do that. So my back is facing my anchor point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both of my bands in my hands. I think I'm going to have to move closer to my, whoops, to my anchor for this one. We're going to do tricep extensions above our head. So we are going to lift up. I have both of my resistance bands in my hand. In my hands, I put my hands together and then lifting up, coming back down. So let everybody get set up here. All right, here we go. We're going for 45 seconds. At your own pace.
Nice job, Pam.
We're halfway there.
Good form, Scott.
Whew, I feel these. Two more. And rest. Well done. All right, take some water. And then we're going to move on to our next set of 3, and we're going to be working our back. So we are going to stay in this position where our back is to our anchor. And I'm going to move my chair a little bit away from my anchor. And I'm going to put my my hands by my shoulders, and my feet are firmly planted on the ground. And I'm just going to lean forward and come back up. Nice and controlled. The bands want to pull you back, like snap you back, but do this nice and controlled. So lean forward, come back up, If you feel like there's not enough resistance for you, you can move your chair a little more forward, or you can add more weight. So let everybody get set up. Again, we're facing our back is to our anchor. All right, we're going for 45 seconds. And let's begin. Nice and controlled movements here. We're halfway there. I think this one's my favorite. It feels nice on the hips. It's a nice stretch when you come down, and it feels good on the back. Go 2 more. And rest. Good job, guys. All right, for our next workout, we are going to go on the side. We're perpendicular to our anchor point. So my anchor's here, and I'm going to be facing you guys. And we're going to be doing lateral dips. So I'm going to not use my handles. I'm just going to take all of my bands in one hand. I'm going to grip them kind of low. So where I'm sitting up, I have a little bit of tension on my bands. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to lean over and like I'm trying to pick up some trash on one side, and I'm going to come back up. To get more resistance, just grab your bands a little bit lower, and that will give you more resistance. These are lateral dips. All right, we're going to go for 45 seconds. Here we go. Really try to reach down like you have trash on the ground and you're trying to pick it up. These are really functional, or if you're in a seated position and you need to pick something up off of the ground, this is a very functional exercise. Halfway there. Two more. And stop. Nicely done. Now we are just going to switch ourselves around. So I'm just going to swivel in my chair all the way around. My back is going to be to you, but we are going to do the same exercise on the other side. So let everybody get set up, move themselves around. All right, looks like we're set. So grab your bands low and let's begin. Get that resistance in there. We're going for 45 seconds. Really reach. Halfway there. Two more. And rest. Good job. Okay, so next body part we're going to be working is our abs. And this one I'm kind of excited about. So we have a couple variations for this. So I'm going to be facing my anchor point, and depending on your ability level, depend on what you want to do. So our first option is I'm grabbing my resistance bands pretty low. I'm not using the handles, and I'm leaning back into a V position, but my legs are still on the ground. So I'm just holding this position where the resistance bands want to pull me forward, but I'm using my abs to hold me back. So that's level one. Level two is where I actually go into a V position where my legs are up and I'm holding this. Level three is I'm in this V position and I bring my knees, I pulse my knees to my chest, like so. So again, grip those resistance bands pretty low. Lean back until you're in that V position. Engage those abs. If you want, bring the knees up. If you want to add a little more, pulse the knees. All right, so it looks like everyone's set up. We are going to go for about 45 seconds. Here we go. Whichever method you want, we're starting now. Nice and controlled movements here. Really engage those abs. I got about 10 more seconds. Two more. And rest. Nicely done. All right, now we are going to do a variation of Russian twists. So I, again, am going to grab my bands pretty low, but I'm going to bring them to my chest. So I just am pulling up to my chest where I feel a good amount of resistance just facing the anchor. And then I'm going to lean back a little where I engage my abs. And I'm going to twist from side to side. Nice and controlled where I feel my abs engage. I'm on a swivel chair, so it's going to be hard for me not to swivel too, but we don't want to swivel. So we're just moving our abs from side to side. If you want to add a little more, you can do it in this V position. But I think that's going to be a little too hard because your bands are going to get caught between your legs. So let's just do it leaning back, side to side, engage the abs. We're going to go for 45 seconds. All right, here we go. And begin. Try to crunch those abs. Each side you go to. Really engage them. About 10 more seconds. Three, two, and one. Good job, guys. All right, and then our last exercise in this ab set is we're just going to do crunches. So again, I'm going to have my resistance bands in both hands in front of me, and I'm going to lean back a little, come all the way forward, lean back, come all the way forward. This is a similar motion to what we were doing when the bands were behind us, but since the resistance is in front of us, is working our abs instead of our back. So this is just a simple crunch. And let's begin. We're going for about 45 seconds. Nice tight abs. About halfway there. 2 more. And rest. Well done. All right, so then our next body part is legs. So I have a variation for if you don't want to use legs, and then I will show you what we'll do for legs. So I'll show legs first and then show the variation next. So I'm using my green band. It's without any handles. And then I attached it together like so. And what I'm going to do, if I'm doing legs, is wrap this around my legs twice. I'm gonna make 2 holes and put it around my my upper thigh. So I've it wrapped around in a loop around my upper legs. If you are not doing legs, I have a free band. I'd recommend using green or black if you want more weight. So this is for no legs, or you're not using your legs. And I am going to keep my band out in front of me and pull it apart like this. I'm pulsing in front of me. So if you're using your arms, you just have a free band. If you're using your legs, you have the band wrapped around your legs twice on your upper thighs, just above your knees. Okay, so what legs are doing, legs are pulling apart and coming back together. So I have my legs firmly planted on the ground, and I'm just bringing my legs apart against the resistance and coming back, apart and coming back, like that. And what I'm doing, if I'm doing arms, is I have nice resistance. I like to ball up the extra here so that it doesn't like dangle in the way. And I'm just doing the same thing that we're doing with legs, but with arms, pulling apart, and you're pulsing. So whatever speed you want to pulse at, you can pulse really fast, pulse nice, really slow, so whichever one you want. All right, it looks like we're set up. So I will show legs first on this one, and then I'll show arms on the next one, but do whichever variation that feels comfortable for you. So let's go for 45 seconds. Here we go. So arms look like, I guess you could do both at the same time if you wanted to. If you're on the legs, you should be feeling it in your hips. On the arms, you should be feeling on your deltoids. About halfway there. Two more. And rest. Good. All right, if you are on legs, then what you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg up and you're going to pulse it. You're going to try to bring your knee to your chest. And you're just pulsing knee to chest with the resistance on your legs. If you are doing arms, move this up high, you put your arms all the way up in the air, doing the same thing. You're just pulsing arms in the air. Nice and tight pulsing. So legs and arms, whichever you prefer. 45 seconds. Here we go. About halfway there. Five more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Well done. All right, so for legs, if you're doing legs, you just do the opposite Whatever leg you're doing, just do the same thing. Pulse that knee to the chest. You're doing arms. We're doing more pulsing, but we're putting our arms behind our back, like we have handcuffs on, and pulsing out, like so. So legs, you're switching legs. Arms, you're putting your arms behind your back. All right, let's begin. I'll do legs this time. Here we go, 45 seconds. You're doing legs, you should feel it on the top of your legs. Doing arms, you should feel it in your chest and your deltoids. About 10 more seconds. 2, 1, relax. All right, well done, guys. So that was the total body workout, but now we're going to, since we have about 10 more minutes, we're going to go, we went like down the ladder, down the body parts, now we're going to go back up. So we're going to repeat we're going to go abs, back, traps, biceps. We probably won't get to all of them, but we're going to do the ab workout again, and then we're going to keep going up until we run out of time. So we're going to do our abs. We're going to face back to our anchor point. And remember those lovely V-ups. We're going to start with those. So I'm facing my anchor, remember, grabbing down low until I have resistance. Level 1, I'm just leaning back and holding it, engaging those lower abs. Level 2, I'm raising my knees, holding a V position. Level 3, I'm pulsing. So we're going to go for 45 seconds and do our ab routine. All right, whichever level you'd like to do, let's begin. About halfway there. Feel your abs burning. You might be shaking. Three more seconds. And rest. Good job, guys. All right, our next one is our Russian twists. So I'm grabbing all my bands at a lower point, bringing them to my chest, leaning back a little bit, and then I'm engaging my abs and twisting side to side, keeping my lower body straight. And we're going to go for about 45 seconds, Russian twist, here we go. Really crunch those abs. About halfway there. I don't work my abs out much, so this is hard for me. Five more seconds. Keep going. And rest. Good job. All right, and then the third exercise in our ab exercise is our seated crunches. So again, grab the weight low, and we're going forward and coming back. We're going forward and coming back. And we're going for about 45 seconds. All right, let's do our crunches. Here we go. Halfway there. Two more. And rest. Good job. Our next body part to work is our back. So what we're going to do, remember we're going to turn ourselves around. Going to put our bands by our shoulders. So we have a good amount of weight. I think I might have to move myself a little more forward. So our back is to our anchor. Our hands are on our shoulders. We have a nice tight back. We feel resistance when we're just sitting here. And what we're gonna do is lean forward. As far as you can go, come back up nice and controlled. Forward and back up, nice and controlled. All right, I think everyone's set up. So let's begin. Here we go, 45 seconds about. About halfway there. They're really my favorite. I really enjoy these. Two more. And rest. Good job. All right, now we are going to go perpendicular to our anchor. I'll be facing you first. I'm going to grab my bands nice and low, where when I'm sitting up straight, I have a good amount of resistance. Let everyone get nice and set. This will be our last set of workouts, and then we'll do a little cool down stretches, and then we'll be done for the day. You guys are almost there. All right, so I have my resistance. I'm just gonna lean down like we're trying to pick up trash and come back up, and let's begin. I always get sore the next day from these. You might too. Halfway. Two more. And relax. All right, let's swivel ourselves or switch ourselves around to the other side. We gotta get the other side. Give everybody a few moments. My back will be to you while I do this. All right, looks like we're getting set up. So again, I grab it down low, get some good resistance, and let's begin. Really try to reach. Halfway there. 2 more. And rest. All right, let's do a nice little cool down stretch. I'm gonna come a little closer. All right, let's just put our one arm across our chest, bring the other arm up for a figure 4 motion, drop that shoulder away from the ear. Feel the nice stretch. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, 1 more. Nice, let's switch arms. Bring the other arm across the chest, figure 4, drop the shoulder away from the ear, and take a few deep breaths. 1 more. Nice, drop it. Let's do some cat cows. Stick your chest out and then bring your chest, your concave and convex, just stick your chest out and then bring everything forward, everything out, and everything forward. Do this a few times. Let's go back to that move we did in the beginning. Stretching above our head. Notice how you feel now after your workout, how you felt before. Nice stretch here. All right, let's raise our arms up above our heads. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. All right, and that is it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take everybody off of mute.